Hey guys, my name is Jamie. I'm here at Alpha Performance Center. About to go take a tour and check the place out. Let's go inside. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. My name's Jamie with Rolling the Rock. We're here doing our 4th episode. We're here with Dr. Livermore at Alpha Performance Center, and we just took a tour of the place, which you guys will see later. But I just want to get you guys introduced to Dr. Livermore and have him give us a little background of how he got here.
Absolutely. So I'm a physical therapist. I got my doctorate down the street at Nazareth College. Graduated in 2018. Shortly after graduation, moved away to Maryland where my sister lives. Worked down there for close to 3 years in an outpatient practice, and that's kind of where Tom and I were friends from PT school. We started, he was in Boston, he'll tell you about that. I was in Maryland. We're texting, we're figuring out how, we didn't like our in-network jobs, we didn't like what we were doing, and I was like, how do I get back home, and how do we do what we want to do? So we did a TPI, continuing ed, level 1 course together in Boston.
And what does TPI stand for?
Titleist Performance Institute. You should check them out. They are incredible, changing the game of golf, and that's how we really fell in love with it and got really a little bit nerdy, combining our PT background, our love of golf, and our athletic backgrounds as well. So I was a Division III volleyball player, so I didn't come from a 5-year-old playing golf and didn't play it my whole life, but I picked it up because volleyball was punishing on my body, kind of put that aside, played at a high level, competed, and just took a toll. So I was like, I need to be able to do something that's going to last me a long time, and golf happened to be that thing, and spent a lot of money and effort, and we figured out, hey, let's move back. We moved back around the same time and decided to start Alpha Performance. So we were in a much smaller place down on University for about the first year. I think we've actually really started with, we were seeing some people in their own houses. I think our very first visit was each of us saw somebody in their own house, and we're like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Like we had to get started, so we're like, all right, let's grind. We still had other jobs, and then it evolved into, okay, we rented a couple small offices. We had a little table, a little squat rack, and we probably had combined 350 square feet of space. And now we have probably a little under 2,000 up here in the village of Pittsford. That we put a lot of sweat equity into, did a lot of the work ourselves with a huge help from my dad. So thank you, Dad. Yeah, that's kind of how we got here today, and it's just continually evolving. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work, but it's what we've wanted to do since we've graduated. I knew pretty quickly, starting a full-time job for somebody else, I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. So
I hear. I'm on that. I'm with you on that one. All right, we're here with Dr. DeFilippo, Dr. Livermore's business partner here at Alpha Performance Center, and I'm just gonna, let him kind of take the show on his background, like Dr. Livermore did, and tell us how he got here.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I did not start at NAS like Grant did. I went to Denison University in Ohio. Okay. Got my bachelor's in athletic training. Thought I wanted to be an athletic trainer, something in the sports medicine field. Ended up pursuing physical therapy at NAS, so that's how Grant and I met. After graduation, like Grant, I moved to a big city to pursue kind of the bigger city job in a big hospital. Burnt out a little quick there.
Oh, wow.
COVID was another factor that kind of brought us home, like Grant didn't mention, but COVID and kind of a change in scenery was needed, so we decided to turn our passion into a business and blend kind of PT and our love of golf into a unique practice where we look at the biomechanics, look at the injuries, look at the movement of golf, and treat the people we love in the sport we love.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
absolutely. Is there a story behind the name, or did you guys always...
Actually, Grant had the name before we even partnered up. So
yeah.
Grant was kind of messing around with some social media stuff, trying to maybe establish something in Maryland. And Alpha was his, and then the logo changed. My fiance helped with the logo a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. And kind of a blend of all of us putting our heads together.
Let's go take a tour of the place.
Like an evaluation of your movement capabilities,
yeah.
And then you come in here and say, hey, swing some. I'm not a golf coach by any means, but you can link up, hey, your hip wasn't moving in our evaluation.
Right.
Your hip's not moving in your swing.
Right.
That correlation's there.
Do you ever Do you ever find yourself like surprising people?
Totally. We had
every time.
we had a caddy at Oak Hill. He won't mind me saying this. I won't say his name, but he's a scratch golfer, amazing player. He came in here and like could not move, like could not pass any of the tests.
Wow.
Could not squat. Like Grant had him squatting, and it was like this. And he's like, I don't know how to do this, but
Shoot 68.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
That's
But he
crazy.
kept getting hurt, and he was like 22, 24.
Wow.
Kept getting hurt, and we're like, well, yeah, because he can't move. So we just taught him how to move, got him stretching and getting some mobility, and doing good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So that's kind of why we just, a lot of golfers don't know this type of therapy or service exists.
Yeah.
They don't think they need physical therapy,
No,
but
for
it's
sure.
it's just a lot different. It's
And a lot of it's preventative too.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not
I would say
something-
we do more like wellness and preventative than we do active treatment of injury.
Okay.
Which I enjoy more too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
let's go show you out here.
Okay.
Hyper Ice products. So this actually used to be, we had the Normatec compressions over there and a couple lounge chairs, and we were like, well, this isn't a good use of the space. Tommy's a big fan of saunas, so we got an infrared sauna.
Oh wow.
A lot of good.
It's actually good for two. You can fit two people in it, and we got the TV, cold scented towels, all the stuff. So it's private. Everything's closed off. It's your room for half hour. And our clients, like if you have memberships, it comes with certain memberships. You can book it just by itself. You know, it's so like if you're a member, like you have access to a little bit of everything. And we want the golfers to come in. We wanted to use our space. Memberships.
So we do month to month, 6 month, and yearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Each one tiered to
Tiers a little
be a little bit, economically beneficial and
To do the full.
to do the full. You can pay in full. You can do by each month, but pay over the X amount of months we agree to, and 3 levels of membership, progressively more one-on-one sessions, more use of the sauna, more use of the sim, and then every single membership you can come in here and work out from like morning to close.
Nice.
So
this is what, 16? Yeah, 16 components of a screen.
okay,
Going from everywhere from a simple setup posture to like an overhead squat.
put it over your head, and you're gonna squat down and go all the way back up.
Okay.
So go as low as you can. If it hurts, stop.
Okay.
And just do what you can. Okay. Where do you feel that?
Like where's the restriction?
Yeah, where do you feel like you can't go any lower?
My lower back and my ankle.
Lower back and ankle. Which ankle?
Right.
Right ankle?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna put a line across here. Actually, not bad. So your right hip internal rotation is a little limited. See how that angle is a little off?
Mm-hmm.
Very close.
Yeah, it's close actually. A lot of our guys are very limited there.
Okay.
All right, now same leg. So right leg down, left leg up. Yep. Now you're gonna rotate left. Yep. So that one's even more limited though. External rotation. See how that?
Thank you for watching. For more info, go to alphaperformancetherapy.com. Message Jamie at Rollin' the Rock on Instagram if you have a business that is waiting to shine in our local golf community.